Greetings, everyone. It's time for another weekly Wednesday ramble. This being the third day of the week, it is Wednesday. I feel like my introductions are just getting progressively weirder and weirder as I start running out of creative things to say. So I apologize if they start to toy with reality and make absolutely no sense in the coming weeks. But anyway, so the past 2 days have been pretty much nothing but rain. It started raining yesterday, and it just let up a couple hours ago. Which, don't get me wrong, I like the rain. But, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that thought. I like the rain. That's what I wanted to say. There's not really a but negative side to that. I like the rain. Rain's nice. So, since my last vlog, pretty much all that I've been working on is CS Project, which, as you may have noticed, is a recurring theme this semester in just, what am I doing? Working on a CS project. What am I doing? Working on a CS project. It's so much work. I'm enjoying it, but some of the projects get really picky, and it's kind of annoying. And I have another one that I have to work on to do in 3 weeks, and I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to get started on it. Like, I've got the files on my computer that I need. I've looked at them. I sort of know what I need to do, but I'm not sure. CS projects are hard. But, yeah, so that's what I did this weekend. I was working on the project. Actually, towards the end of that, I sort of had a moment where I just did not feel like working anymore. So I started playing Borderlands 2 for a little bit. And then Steven joined me, and we both beat the Tiny Tina campaign, which, that was a lot of fun. I was pretty much at the end already. So Steven just joined in, and we beat it. And we were both way higher levels than we should be, so fighting the sorcerer at the end was really easy. But there's a lot at the end of that. You get a lot of character development out of something you weren't expecting a lot of character development out of. Pretty much all I have to say about that. Also, this past week, you probably maybe saw, I posted it on Facebook, but I found a NES make of a Great Gatsby game online that is super fun. It's 4 levels, so it's rather short, but it hits the parts of the book so stinking well. You start off, basically you play as Nick Carraway running around throwing your hats at people. He somehow has these boomerang hats that just come right back to him, and you can keep throwing them. Your power-up gets you in a yellow suit, and you have a yellow hat that goes farther. It's fun. The first boss you fight after being on the train through the Valley of Ashes. You fight the eyes on the billboard. They come alive and they attack you. Then the second boss is after going through New York, and you fight, what's-his-face, the con artist dude or something, and his rigged baseball team. So he's standing up on a bunch of barrels, and all the baseball team members are just running at you with baseball bats, and you have to hat them. And the last level is just running up along the dock and going to the green light, which is on a pole, and it's like the flagpole of the game. And then the entirety of the credits is just nonsense. None of them are real. It's pretty funny. It's honestly not a whole lot to talk about. Next week, obviously, I'm going to be coming home for Thanksgiving. I'm actually coming home on Wednesday, so I don't know whether or not I'm going to make my vlog here or at home. So, the later it comes out, the later it is more likely... What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, if you see my vlog coming up way later than it normally does, it's probably because I'm doing it at home. So, don't be worried if it's really late. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, you guys mentioned that, I think it was Adam or Caleb, someone said this, that maybe doing something Wednesday night. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm getting in at 10, and if I haven't done the vlog then, I'm going to do it then. So, I don't know. We might do something super late that night. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. But it all depends. I know Kyle's bedtime is 7. I kid. But, what else? What else is there in the life of Lucas right now? I actually sat down to make a little bit of origami. You've probably seen this one before, but it's the Venus flytrap. It's a fun one to make. It's super annoying. I actually, part of the inside of the mouth, I actually have to like get a pencil and like shove some of the paper in because I make it out of 6-inch paper, which the model, if not sure of how well you can see, but inside the mouth there's little like square things like right there, and those are such a pain to make. Question of the week. That's what I have to talk about. Okay, strangest paper that I've written for college. Well, I don't know. Last semester, what were the topics? I had to. Yeah, I remember I had to compare. Well, let me just start by prefacing this. If you recall my complet class from last semester, the theme was urban interiors. So, I mean, everything in that class that I had to write about was sort of a new thing for me. Like, I've never had to write about, like, oh, the way this room is laid out directly affects the mood of the story. I don't know. I haven't had to write any really weird things. I mean, I had to write about weird books, like The Time of the Doves, which is Spanish Civil War. Woman, like, abused by her husband. Husband buys a ton of doves. Woman kills all the doves because they're doves and they're really annoying in the house when there's, like, 20 of them. And then she goes and stabs the door and screams in the street at the end. I don't know. It was a weird book. It was really good, though. I actually really recommend it. If you're looking for a book to read, I recommend that. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about right now. Sort of boring for me right now. Very low-key week. Did not really do much today. But, yeah, I will see you guys next week. See you later.